What's going on, everybody in YouTube land? This is Jamie from the Nerd Table. I have a long overdue video that I've needed to be doing since August, basically. I want to go over this giant stack of manga that I picked up while I was at Otakon. So, I'll make this quick. At Otakon, I picked up a decent-ish amount of manga, and I just wanted to go through and show it off. I haven't got any bookcases yet, so I haven't been able to go through and put anything up yet. So, without further ado, let me go through and show you what I picked up. First, and this is in no particular order, by the way, I picked up Food Wars Volume 35. Trying to catch up and finish Food Wars. It's been entirely too long since the manga has been done, and I haven't had a chance to really. I've been getting pulled in multiple directions. Excuse me. I got to go through and actually focus and try to start finishing up a lot of my older series that I have just kind of put off onto the side. I will say this. Stay tuned. I have an important announcement at the end of this video about another haul that I'm very excited about. I picked up from a company that I've never purchased from before. So let's get on to the rest of them. Next one is Blue Exorcist Volume 31. I don't know if anybody has been reading Blue Exorcist or not. It is very good. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's a lot of crazy stuff has happened, and a lot of the series that I have very few like number ones. A lot of this stuff is just stuff that I've been continuously purchasing here and there along the way. Next up, I have let me see. There we go. Focus. I got Spy Family 14. Now, I will also say, if you're not reading Spy Family, it's one of my. It's not even really a favorite shonen action. It's just really fun. Like, there's a lot of really cool aspects of it that I really enjoy. Now, here's the first number one that I picked up while I was at Otakon. Now, Otakon is a anime convention in DC. It's usually every summer. For a little bit of information, it originally wasn't in DC. It was in Baltimore, which was at the convention center in Baltimore. But they said they were renovating the convention center. However, I don't think they really have. And with the way the con is looking, they're not going back to Baltimore. It's gotten too big. They literally outgrew it. So, unfortunately, they're not going back. So it's going to be in DC for the foreseeable future, until they hit like a cap, which I don't know if they're ever going to hit, because they could have a lot of people there. So here is the next volume. Next volume is Tower Dungeon. Now, I will say this very much reminds me a lot of Dark Souls and everything. I really like it. I will go over some stuff that I've picked up recently in another video after the one video that I'll have later on. But I did pick this up. Very much looking forward to see how the story goes. It's very interesting, But yeah, it definitely reminds me of Dark Souls. Even though there is a Dark Souls manga, this is just seems like it's a little bit more fun. And I kind of want to know the secret behind the main character and the kind of weapons that they have. They seem unassuming, but I think there's some more stuff behind them that's gonna actually help him out later on. Let me see. Next up, so I'm gonna grab this. This is Undead Unluck 18, Volume 18. Now, listen, I I understand that a lot of people kind of got turned off by like the first 3 volumes, and trust me, I kind of got turned off too. But what happened at the end of that 3rd volume just kind of kicked it into high gear, and I was like, yeah, let me just kind of hold on to for keep reading, seeing how it all goes through and stuff like that, and it has gotten crazy. I'm just gonna say that I'm not gonna spoil anything. I don't want to spoil anything. But if you're not reading Undead Unluck, you have to read it. It's really good. Now, with the changes that are coming down the pipeline with a lot of the digital manga and stuff like that, I will say if you can't buy it physically, just get the Shonen Jump app or the Jump Plus app. Read it read it like that. And trust me, it gets better after those first 3 volumes. It gets way better, and a lot of stuff kicks up. People change. There's betrayals. There's other things. There's sort of a dream sequence. Yeah, it gets wild. Next up, I will say, continuing with more singles that I picked up. I picked up My Hero Academia Volume 41. Getting close to the end. I think the 42nd book comes out next month. So it comes out in October. I'm recording this in September. So a lot of stuff's happening. We kind of already know what's going to happen. It's because everybody spoils everything. But I'm hyped up. I'm hyped up for the end of the story, how it all goes down, and what happened at the end of 41. It's just hypeness. It's just straight up the hypeness. So, let me see. Now, I've been looking for this for a while, and it's taken me a minute to pick it up, but I finally found it. Ruri Dragon, Volume 1. I'm getting, as a fan of shonen and some seinen, it just is starting to feel like a slice of life, and I need more slice of life in my life because getting kind of burned out on the shonen stuff. Even though on my list I do have a lot of other shonen books that I need to pick up and finish up. So this I'm very happy for. I read the first volume. I have the second volume. I'll talk about that more into another video, but I love it. It's just so fun. Like, I really want to know more of the story as it goes along, and I know the mangaka isn't health-wise doing well, but I think they're starting to rebound, so we'll see more coming down the pipeline. Kind of like with the mangaka for Hunter x Hunter. And I know we should be having some chapters coming out for that pretty soon. But I kind of wish he would just like tell somebody how he wants it to go and kind of just hand it off so that he can just not have to worry about it and stress too much about it. But whatever. It is what it is. The next volume that I want to talk about is Kagurabachi, Volume 4. Listen, as much as everybody called this a meme manga, this meme manga is pretty good. A lot of real, they've gone through and they've showed off, I really don't want to get into a lot of, the spoiler territory. But we're seeing like badass fights. We're seeing somebody turn into something better than their father, and it's getting good because this the fifth one, when that comes out, it's gonna be madness. There's gonna be too many people doing too much stuff, and there's gonna be a lot of really good fights. All right, now this is the last of the standard size of manga volume singles, and I have this oriented in a way where you'll see singles and then you'll see multiples. So this is the last of the singles, standard size. This is Mission Yukakura Family, Volume 11. I gotta keep picking this up. I know they said there is a point in the series where they just put the squealing air brakes on and they slow down things, and it just becomes, mission this, mission that. Like, each chapter is kind of like a mission, and then that's it. There's nothing. There's no overarching bad guy because they finally got the bad guy. But I'll have to go through and see that. It is what it is. So whatever. I'm still gonna keep up with it because I really like the characters and I kind of like the story. So we'll go through and see that. Now, I picked up